There is nothing I could do to stop this.
For the first time, we're hearing from the man who owned the SUV used in that deadly wrong-way crash on I-275. Scott Enfinger speaking publicly about that night just about 90 minutes ago, and our Carson Chambers was there for every word and joins us live now with what he had to say. Carson?
Well, Enfinger spoke at his attorney's office down here in Ybor, just behind us, and he says that he and Danny Morris had been friends for a very long time, since they were 7 years old. He also says his friend never would have done this intentionally.
There is nothing I could do to stop this. And if I could, I would have moved heavens and earth. But, you know, unfortunately, I had no way of seeing this coming.
Scott Enfinger is speaking publicly for the first time today, 6 days after he says his best friend stole his car and then killed 4 USF students in an I-275 wrong-way crash.
This is not something we could see coming.
Enfinger says he and his fiancée were barbecuing in their Tampa backyard with Danny Morris, a longtime friend who had just moved back from Michigan. He says they were drinking mixed cocktails and Morris was acting normally.
There was no upset, there was no feature, there was nothing. He smiled to us, he made a joke before he walked out.
Seconds later, he says Morris peeled out of his driveway, driving his white Expedition. So fast, the SUV tipped up on 3 wheels with Enfinger chasing him.
I ran as far as I possibly could, and by the time I was able to turn around and go back, I had no more breath.
Enfinger's fiancée called 911. That call came in 14 minutes after Morris crashed into a car full of 4, killing everyone involved. Investigators are still waiting on toxicology reports to determine if alcohol or drugs are a factor in the crash.
Nobody has beat themselves up or pressured themselves more than this, to try to figure this out, to put some kind of answers to this.
And Enfinger says that he has received threats over social media and that he has legitimate concerns about he and his family's safety. Live in Tampa, I'm Carson Chambers. Back to you.